Economic freedom, Joe. I mean, we know we can look at the difference between Cuba and Miami. We can look at the difference between North and South Korea. We can even look at the difference between America and, say, 1974 under Carter and Ford and heavy regulation, and America in, say, 85 with new entrepreneurship and FedEx and People's Express and Apple Computers. So what we need, Joe, is economic freedom. Freedom, yes, but economic freedom. Let's unleash the next generation of young Steve Jobses out there to create the new generation of productive, toys that will improve our lives. So never bet against this country, Joe. We need economic freedom, and I'm hopeful that President Trump can fulfill on that promise.
Yeah, I think he will. Feeling good about it, especially Elon Musk saving 2 astronauts. How wild was that? That made me feel like, wow, this is really working like that, going up and doing that. And also, I think once the regulations, and Donald Trump's so big on stopping the regulations and loosening up the regulations. I know in New Jersey and New York, Jonathan, we get strangled as businesses every which way, overtaxed and struggle with tolls and everything else. But hopefully those regulations will be loosened up during this administration sooner than later. Huh?
And space is a great example, Joe. I mean, under NASA, space exploration was slow. It was extraordinarily expensive. And thanks to guys like Elon Musk, I mean, going to space is now like taking the overnight from LAX to LGA. So we need more of these great American entrepreneurs. Only in this country is that possible.
It's so true, Jonathan. We appreciate it. Hey, and I'm looking at, of course, just to be safe. I'm now promoting gold. We got a great gold company that I work with. I like gold. I like silver. I feel safer with that. Jonathan, answer me this before we let you go. Why did Nixon take us off the gold standard in the 70s, sir?
So many factors going back to that era, Joe. One thing is for sure, however, is that gold has always been a consistent source of wealth and a store of wealth. And, a lot of people look at $3,000 an ounce. And look, I do manage money at capitalspig.com. This isn't a recommendation. But oftentimes what we think of as being the high is only a high. So it's not impossible, Joe, to imagine that we might be looking back